Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Dallen, Stanford, World Rugby and Major League Rugby commentator. Always a special edition here when we have New England Free Jacks head coach Ryan Martin in the house. Marto, round one of the 2021 season has finally kicked off. Much anticipation. You headed down to Southern California to face the new franchise, the Los Angeles Guillotines. First off, what was it like being in LA, my friend?
Oh, LA was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. It was sunny every day. It was hustle bustle. It was just such a cool city. We were lucky enough to get about an hour down at Venice Beach and have a look around there. So, no, I really liked it. It's a cool city, and obviously there's a lot of movies and media around it. So it was actually nice to go there for my first time and feel as though I can kind of sign that off. So it was pretty cool.
And the first time the players have worn shorts in 5 months, right? Outside.
Yeah, I think everyone enjoyed getting a little bit of vitamin D. It was beautiful weather, absolutely perfect, very similar to Dunedin from where I come from.
And what was it like playing at the iconic sports arena, which played host to the 1932 and 84 Olympic Games and welcomes the world back in 2028?
Yeah, what a phenomenal facility that is. Probably what impressed me the most was the actual pitch. So the turf was a beautiful grass turf, and that's as good as you're going to get. It was like a cricket wicket. It was amazing. The facilities where they housed us in terms of the team room was amazing. I think every player had their own little locker because obviously it was used for American football teams. So you have 70 plus players normally. So we're very spread out, and we made the most of that. And I know the players are really impressed with everything. So we couldn't fault it. It's a fantastic facility, and it made for a great viewership, I believe, when you watch it back. It just looked magnificent and such an awesome backdrop.
And then, Coach Martin, without any preseason fixtures, plus you have a range of new players, about 19 new squad members, you squared off against, obviously, the heavy hitters, Los Angeles. Can you run through your thoughts on the match, plus comment on some of these upcoming highlights?
Yeah, I think you touched on, obviously we weren't able to have any preseason matches. So essentially this was our first game together as a squad. And we're not going to use it as an excuse either, to be honest. I had guys turning up on Monday in our review really disappointed with their individual performance. So that's a great outcome, considering it is our first game. That's a very good LA team. There's 12 internationals there in their starting 15. I think I counted 9 who have played Super Rugby recently, or even as recent as last year. They know how to play the game. So we needed to be really savvy and smart around what we're doing. You can see we're pretty excited around that first try we're able to score as a little special we had up our sleeve, and the boys called it at the right time. I think our maul was going really good, so that gave us the ability to do that. And I know Joe was pretty excited to get over and score his first try in Free Jacks colours. And I thought overall Joe had a fantastic game for the team and was really combative at the breakdown. And we actually got a message from Angus Cottrell, their 6, who was with the Rebels last year, who I'd been involved coaching. He commented on how impressed he was with Joe's performance. This was a nice wee highlight. This kind of put us into the match at the half time at 21-17. And that's Aliki and Bodie and Walker, the 2 New Zealanders, combining to put something pretty special together. And once again, talking to Billy Meeks from their team, he was like, there's no way you can actually stop that. So that was a pretty cool moment for us. And we entered the changing room feeling really good about what we're doing. Our whole goal was just to stay in touch with them at half time, knowing that if we were that close at half time, it was going to be a game on for us. And then to get this penalty, little JP kicking the ball through, obviously put us right in the match at around that 50th minute mark. For me, the big difference then came when we got the red card, and losing JP was pretty significant for us. And we had to put Mitch Wilson, our winger, at 9 until we were able to get Ollie Engelhard on at the 70th minute mark. So I think a big thing for us playing 40 minutes, I think it was, with 14 men on the field against a really good LA team, affected a little bit of what we're trying to do. But for me, as you can see here, the 77th minute, we've emptied the bench, and not only we're playing awesome structure, but we're actually still putting a really good LA team under the pump. And this is a fantastic set piece try. It just shows, for me, it shows a lot of attitude and care for the team when your bench come on and stay in structure and play that way. And I think that was a well-deserved finish. It actually put us in an ability to go for that bonus point, which I was really proud of our bench. I thought they came on and did really well. And I can't fault the behaviours and efforts of our team. We know that was our first game, and we think we're going to get that rust out of us. So we're looking forward to our next match, and going on from there.
Yeah, a lot of positives to work on, as you said there. And then how's the squad health doing? Are there any players that have taken knocks and not available? And also touch on any players still, obviously, with visa issues that are waiting to get over here to the US.
Yep. So at the moment, we've got Sean Jacobian's got a broken hand, so he's probably 2 to 4 weeks away from playing. He got that in the preseason. We've got Tom Brasandi's got a broken foot, so he's potentially 2 to 4 weeks as well. He got that in the preseason training. Bodine Walker's got a knee tweak, so he's potentially not going to be available for selection this week. And we've got Jack Ram, Tiraman Tembu, Zondre Voss, and Tuadraki Samavodre, who we're still waiting on visas and just getting that process all sorted to get them into the country. And obviously, with the red card, we've had to go through a hearing process with John Pollan. So all going well, we should have him available. If not, that would be very tough on us, I believe, in what was a pure accident and of a guy of massive, great character. So at the moment, there's potentially 8 guys out. And as you can imagine, that means we have to be pretty good with what we've got left. So I'm realistic around that. We're just working with the guys we've got and make sure we're getting better every week. And I actually stole a quote from John Kavanagh this week. He's Conor McGregor's early MMA coach, and he talks about winning or learning. So obviously we didn't win, so this is our learning week, and we'll be stressing that, doing a lot of thinking in our review and putting pressure mentally on the players just to get better in their certain areas.
And then this weekend, you travel to Houston, Texas, you battle the SaberCats, coming off a fantastic 30-24 win against the Seattle Seawolves. What have you noticed about them after looking at some of the film?
So Houston, obviously, first thing we need to take into account is how hot it's going to be down there. It looked like quite a balmy night in this match, and I think we're an 8 p.m. kickoff, so we'll have to quickly adjust to the timings around that. But as you can see from this try, it's a team that's got explosive powers across the field. They can quickly turn defence into attack, and if you're not switched on around that transition area of the game, I think they can put you under quite a bit of trouble. They've got an impressive group of players in their forward who obviously like to work hard. I think their number 8's a very good player, carries the ball well. You can see here they're not scared to take the ball to the line and use their explosive players in the back line. So for me, they're a very dangerous, explosive team, and we're going to be very respectful in our preparation for this Houston team. We're under no illusion as to how good they are, and to obviously get a really good win there, they'll be high on confidence as well. So we've got to get down there and let them know what we're about. And I think, as you can see, the way we played our match against LA, what I was most impressed with our squad was we never put the white flag up as such. We just kept at the task. And if you're coaching a group of men that have got that attitude, then that's where you want to be. So I think we'll go down there with bearing in mind we did lose. I think we're going to have a bit of confidence about us, but we are very wary that that is a dangerous, explosive team. And
then, Coach, we saw some amazing support via social media. Thousands of people tuning in from New England, a huge international following as well. As always, can you give them a message to those legends?
Oh, we couldn't believe the support. That the Rugby Network's done a great job of getting the online access for people to watch. The social media has been phenomenal. The supporters have been just so supportive of what we're trying to do, and I just want to acknowledge the amount of people that have come on board with us, and I hope they can see this isn't a team that's going to lay down. We played right through to the 80th minute. It would have been quite easy for us to maybe capitulate around that 60-minute mark, but when we had the cards and down to 14 men and down to 13 men at one stage, we just rolled the sleeves up and said, rightio, let's go. And I think, people like to support that type of attitude. And as you can see, we do like to have a little bit of razzle-dazzle with the ball, and we're only going to get better as their combinations start to click a bit more and get more familiar. So we've got a few tricks up our sleeve again this week that I urge the viewers to watch closely, because there's going to be some pretty cool things.
And those viewers, they can catch the Free Jacks in action at therugbynetwork.com and freejacks.com for all the details, including schedule, tickets to home matches, where to grab merchandise. And Marta, listen, all the best for round 2. A fascinating matchup at Aveva Stadium, and we hope you give Houston plenty of problems.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. The boys are pretty excited about getting back on it and going down to Houston. It looks like a cool city. So, we're really excited.